Western Division showdown between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Mike Soroka will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Now the 0-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
And now Bryce Harper, man at first for him following the 1-out single. Now a move over to first, but the runner's back easily. First pitch coming, here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Hernandez, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
D-Row, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson fouled off. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. comes set. The 0-1. Just manages to foul that fastball off to the left, and he's in a hole now, down 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson brings it in, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy wasn't too bad in this last one, Matt. Pitched all the way through the 6th inning. And listen, that's what you ask for nowadays. If you can get your starter to get you through the 6th inning and turn it over to the bullpen. He took the loss in the last one, but he actually pitched pretty well.
These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out, a lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top third of the league in batting average, and that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Stepping in for the Braves, Nick Markakis, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it. You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He has 9 base hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. 1 left for Atlanta. We are still scoreless. Striding into the box, JT Realmuto. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
JT Realmuto.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up, and 2 quick outs here in the 2nd.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, number 7, Maikel Franco.
Stepping up to the plate, Maikel Franco. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, Dero. When you get this late in the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
0-1, here it comes. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
Batting
And today
sixth,
my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman, who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. There's Segura. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
batting seventh, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Aaron Nola.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Now in the box, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. In there, a base hit. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Cesar Hernandez. A base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to center field. Inciarte's there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Stepping in, Bryce Harper, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First offering on its way, and it's fouled away. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Braves come to bat in the 3rd inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Within the league, they rank among the leaders in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. When asked about their offense, the players I talked with all brought up how multifaceted their talent is, saying they've got guys that can spray the ball around, guys that work counts and draw walks, and of course plenty of guys that can go deep and drive in runs. Their numbers certainly confirm that, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 3 for 15. He's taken him deep once. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and Mike Soroka will bat next. In there for strike 1.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 home. Hit down the 3rd baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at 3rd.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. From the stretch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now, Corey Dickerson. As it's on the ground toward the hole. Freeman's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So with two gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And you can see the top two pitch velocities here. 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Two are gone in the Philly fourth. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. To 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he's jammed a bit on that one, but he's able to foul it off to the right to stay alive. The 1-2. Popped up. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. And here is Nick Markakis now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Dickerson going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The first baseman,
and while we have a
5.
moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. Two guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The next 0-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of it.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
The 0-2. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Braves strand one through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Welcome back to SunTrust Park just outside of Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Now at the plate, Michael Franco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
The pitch.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Into the box, Aaron Nola. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 11 for him on the season. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ozzie Albies is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
Dansby.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Soroka. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The pitch. To short. Segura has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Braves are on the board first thanks to the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Segura.
Here comes the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 0-2 delivery. Heading out towards shallow right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first
Now
out.
batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Hernandez is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting,
At the plate, Bryce
Right.
Harper. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Ender Inciarte. We'll try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the
center
6th.
fielder.
No balls and 1 strike.
Inciarte.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hit hard to the right. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Markakis
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit to short. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. So digging in now, Freddie Freeman, a strikeout and a lineout for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is to right field and deep off the bat of Freeman. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Ronald Acuna started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Braves get a run. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Heading out towards shallow right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. Here's the first pitch to him. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Now batting, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And there's strike two as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, number 201 in his career, as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead. Tyler Flowers will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Jose Alvarez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Popped up, and the first baseman can't get there.
It looked like, from our perspective, he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit to third. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Coming to the plate now, Ozzie Albies. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. 1-0 the count. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Snatched out of midair at first base for route number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby.
Digging in, Dansby Swanson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Alvarez, a left-hander standing just under 6 feet at 5'11", comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Braves able to tack on another courtesy of the solo shot. 7 complete here tonight. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
0-1 the count. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. goodness. 0-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
McCutchen gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ready with another 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest.
Please.
Logan Morrison will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Logan Morrison.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Runners on first with one down. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. Now another 0-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fouled off. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
On a rope to the second baseman. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Markakis has a read on it, and that retires the side. Phillies strand 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Nick Vincent is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For Philadelphia, number 29, Nick Vincent.
Digging in, Mike Soroka. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And there's one down now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
One away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there at the knees, strike one.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only one away.
Man, an unlucky break right there with the runner stealing from first. If that ball doesn't bounce over the wall for a ground rule double, he's probably going to score easily. But instead, he's forced to stay at third. Now it's going to be up to the next guy to drive him home.
Set to deliver the 0-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time up. Popped him up. Hoskins is under it, and that retires the side. Braves will settle for just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Phillies nothing. So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Zero. 1-2 is the 1-2. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the 9th.
Yeah, Matt, back-to-back base knocks right off the bat here. As we take a look at the numbers, you see they aren't that bad, but he's definitely got into a no-out jam here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's thrown into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Please.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Standing in now, Corey Dickerson. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second here with nobody out. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Markakis has a read on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
Andrew.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. Head-to-head battles with Shane Green. He's 0 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. And that will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the time run will have to go back to third on the automatic double.
Wow, if that ball stays in the park, we've definitely got ourselves a tie game, but it hops over and the runner has to go back to third. That's a bad break, and now they'll have to find another way to get this game tied.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Jay Bruce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Jay Bruce.
He's in a great spot. Tying run at third with a chance for a ball into the outfield to give his guys the lead. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In now, Gene Segura. And he popped him up. Albies has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Atlanta Braves used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Mike Soroka earns win number 4 on the season as he turns in 8 strong innings.